should have never given up your armor. I'd be careful where I was sticking my nose if I were you.
Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So I haven't made a video for a week because of the issues that I've been having with iMovies and iCloud and storage. Yeah, honestly, I've had a nightmare with it. So much so that I've had the Endor bunker video. I had to actually edit it 3 times. The third time being on ClipCut. So I've now deleted iMovies because I don't know what's happened with it. But yeah, the ClipCut is quite good. I quite like it. The only thing is it takes up so much storage. I think I'm going to just have the same problem today. So yeah, I haven't made a video for a week. Still loving the Endor bunker. I think it's absolutely amazing. Still available on Lame, £36. I've got my vintage collection Stormtroopers on it today. Also, I've got my Poe Dameron's X-Wing that I got from Shop Disney back when it first came out, when the Rise of Skywalker came out. I just never got around to opening it because I don't have the space. But you know, you only live once, so I'm going to be opening this at some point. I've currently got 3 X-Wings from the vintage collection. Well, they're not all from the vintage collection, but they're in the toy room at the moment. So I do need to make some room, but that's going to be opened very soon because you only live once. But today I'm going to be opening up Cad Bane. I've really been looking forward to this figure. I think it's a great character. And when I saw it on the website, I was already, I've said it before, but I was all ready to, push the button, pull the trigger, and buy what retro collection figures they had, plus a few other bits and pieces from In Demand Toys. And I thought, yeah, I'll check on the Lame website, and everything was in the sale. £5 for Cad Bane from the Book of Boba Fett. I mean, I couldn't believe it. So yeah, I bought 2, one to open, one to display. So this one I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep this one on card. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to opening this figure. I think these are fantastic. I think these are really good figures, and I've been really happy and pleasantly surprised by the latest figures I've opened up from Ahsoka, and of course the Episode 1 Phantom Menace figures as well from the retro collection. And I still need to buy a second box of that. But yeah, £5. Well, was it £4.99? I think it was. Was it £4.99? I can't remember if it's £4.99 or £5. But have a look. I mean, I can't wait to get it open. But the actual sculpt on his face, it does look really good, and the paint applications. And I love the cowboy guns. I think they just kind of finished the character off. And it was obvious that he survived at the end of the Book of Boba Fett. But are they going to bring the Book of Boba Fett back? I really hope they do. I know a lot of people hated it. Well, a lot of people do hate Star Wars Disney. I quite like it. Acolyte was a bit slow to start, but I quite enjoyed it as it got to the end. I know it didn't make any sense, and I know it's completely destroyed canon, but that can be sorted out, hopefully. And yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a Series 2 of the Acolyte, similar to a Series 2 of the Book of Boba Fett. But we'll have to see what happens. But putting that to one side, the Acolyte was 1 billion times better than the latest series of Doctor Who. Both made by Disney Plus. But anyway, I'm going to get this bad boy open. I haven't had a great day. I mean, it's touch and go whether I'm going to be able to update it and upload it on my phone. But also, I finished work early today so that I could make some more videos. So I really want to get these retro collection figures opened. And my poor cat Buzz, who has featured in a few, I think he's been in a few YouTube and Instagram shorts and reels with his twin brother, Stitch. He had a big lump on the side of his cheek, which has got bigger throughout the day. So I had to go down the, had to go to the vets. Let's just say my wallet is over £100 lighter than it was when I went in. But he's all right. He had an abscess and he had to have it drained. And he's now on antibiotics. It's just an injection. He should be all right in a few days. But I don't know, pets, they are expensive, but they are part of the family as well. So let's get this bad boy open. So at the moment, because these card backs don't stand up anymore on their own, he is balancing on my my mug from MotionGate in Dubai. Now, as it currently stands at the moment, I've got no comment to make on MotionGate Dubai, but hopefully that will be coming soon. So let's get Cad Bane. Let's get Cad Bane open. Oh, and before I do so, if you could do me a big favour, if you wouldn't mind, well, if you like the video, if you wouldn't mind liking it, giving me the big thumbs up, and also if you would subscribe to the channel, you'd really be helping me out. So I'm going to open up Cad Bane. There's only one way to do this. You can only open these retro collection figures just like it was Christmas 1984, which was 20 years ago. So I'm going to do this now. Look at that. That is a fantastic figure. It just looks great. I mean, they've done a great job. It really seems to be coming together with the retro collection. Although one of the things that I have noticed about the retro collection, and I've kind of touched on this before, is that when I had all my, well, a lot of those figures that I had out for my Endor bunker in my last video, a lot of them were retro collection figures. There was a couple of originals, but a lot of them were retro. Now, we all know that the Stormtroopers can't hold their weapons. They have to kind of hold the kind of middle part of the Stormtrooper blaster. But I've noticed that some of my other figures, or retro collection figures, can no longer hold their weapons like they used to. I mean, for example, Chewbacca, his weapon, because it kind of clipped on his arm on the retro collection version, no issues at all. He was one of the figures who could hold his weapon. But Chewie, my retro one, he was in the ATST in that final video, and his weapon was just falling off. So I don't know if it's something to do with the plastic, because they've been on display, so I don't really know what's going on. But it'll be interesting to check maybe some of my older my more original retro collection figures, just to see if their weapons still hold in the same way as when I first got them. So, this actual figure, I mean, the paint applications, especially on his eyes, honestly, they've done such a fantastic job. And also the way they've done the guns in the old cowboy style, but in a kind of retro collection style as well, with kind of minimal details. Honestly, I'm blown away by Cad Bane. So I'm gonna get him out of the packet, and we're gonna have a proper look at him and his accessories. Well, so here's Cad. Honestly, I absolutely love it. I mean, it's this particular figure. It's so kind of modern, but just so kind of 80s. I don't know. It reminds me of one of the figures from Brave Star, which I had, and I think I've still got him in the loft. It was the cowboy guy who had the kind of chromed kind of skeleton face, came with a cape. Can't remember his name. Purple. I'm gonna have to dig him out, but he reminds me of that guy. I kind of think like his face, probably the cowboy hat as well. But honestly, it's done such a great job. The detailing with the kind of like the bullet belt and like the bullets around his ankles at the top of his boots. Just a great figure. And then you've got his breathing apparatus on the back. Just a wonderful figure. Obviously the articulation is proper 1970s style. Just trying to look at the legs. Yeah, lovely detailing on the legs as well. The head, I'm wondering, see, the head does actually move. I don't know if you can see that. The head has got some movement, but obviously because he's got these tubes for his breathing apparatus. I mean, potentially they could pull off if you were, if you twisted it all the way around. But no, that is a really decent looking figure. I absolutely love it. And I'm just going to have a look at his guns now, and I'm quite excited about his guns because they're proper kind of cowboy Clint Eastwood style. Absolutely love them. So I'm just going to get his guns. Right, so he comes with two guns, both exactly the same. Probably quite hard to kind of to film, but they've just got enough detail to be retro style. So they're just basic pieces of plastic, but they're just there's lovely detailing on them, but there's just minimal detailing just so that they fit into the kind of retro Star Wars universe. I absolutely love them. I think they look great. So I'm going to set them up on CAD and just have a look at, have a look and see what he looks like. But £5 just for this Cad Bane figure. That is unbelievable. I still find it strange how Lame have actually priced up the actual figures. Because I think the most expensive one is £8 for the assassin droid from Ahsoka. So I suppose you could technically army build the assassin droids, but it's just a bit, the pricing plan's a bit weird, but I'm not going to moan because these are all great deals. So I'm just going to set Cad Bane up with his guns. Right, so Cad Bane is just a really awesome figure. I've only just noticed his hat. There's kind of different paint applications on his on the rim of his cowboy hat, which I didn't notice before. So overall, he is an absolutely fantastic figure. And normally, I would say, I mean, look at the detailing on his back. Although I might be imagining this, but the brown on his body compared to the brown on his legs and arms seems to be a slightly different kind of plastic, so a slightly different colour, which I've noticed. There was another figure I noticed it on, I can't remember what retro collection figure it was, where the plastic was slightly different. So honestly, it's a great figure, great character, and normally, as you probably all know by now, I'd be giving this a 10 out of 10. But there's an issue with the guns. So I mean, I can't believe this, because I thought Hasbro had sorted this issue out with the retro collection holding their weapons. I mean, I didn't know there was any issues, and I might just be unlucky with this Cad Bane, but I didn't know there was any issues with this particular figure. But I cannot get my Cad Bane to hold his other gun. So if you see here, so he's got the gun in his hand there, but it's just kind of balancing. But it's all right, but I just cannot get his other gun. I can't even get it to balance in his right hand. So honestly, I just cannot get it. I mean, I've tried before I kind of turn the camera on. I tried to get it in his hand, even if it was just to balance, but just can't do it. It's almost like his the opening of his hand is too big for these guns. I don't know. I'm really disappointed because it is such a great figure, and I would have given this 10 out of 10 any day of the week. It's a brand new sculpt, a brand new character to the kind of Star Wars original line. Looks beautiful. Whoever designed him and whoever kind of signed him off, brilliant job, great job. But he just will not hold both his guns. And I thought this issue with the retro collection has been resolved. So I'm going to have to give it 9 out of 10. And that's really disappointing, because this is a fantastic figure. And I've not had any other issue. Well, do you know what? I say I've not had any other issues, but Ahsoka and Sabine Wren, they don't exactly hold their lightsabers that well. They're all a bit loose as well. So I don't know. So I'll give it 9 out of 10 purely for that. But yeah, that is a bit of a shame. But I'm still happy with it. Still glad I bought it. £5. Let your eyes be your guide. I'm going to check out St Evenage Lane just to see if they have got any of these retro collection figures in stock. I don't think they will. I don't think they will, but purely because they're closing down. So I can't see them ordering new stock. But they're everywhere else. So definitely go and check them out. But anyway, that is the end of the video. Yeah, big shame I can't put his gun in his hand. Yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Lets me know you care. Also helps the channel. Stand him up. And I'll see you in the next one.